Hello there. Welcome to Reily Equine Massage. My name is Ceila Reily. I wanted to take this time to introduce myself to you, let you know who I am and what I do and why I do what I do. To me, these things are very important. I grew up out in a small town about 55 miles east of San Diego, California, called Lake Marina. It's here that I found my connection with animals, um, being in what felt at the time like the middle of nowhere. Um, it was important to have connection for me with something. There weren't a whole lot of people, and animals always tended to come to me and connect with me. My mom, my mom used to tell me that I bring home every stray animal in town, which is probably not too far from the truth because for some reason or another, they always found their way to me. Um, and many of them hurt and in need of care. And so thus began my life of connection with animals. We had many animals growing up: dogs, cats, birds, parrots, and cockatiels and parakeets, chickens, ducks, turkeys, a lamb, a cow, some pigs, and most importantly to me was my heart horse, Smokey. Um, Thus began my connection with horses. I didn't get a horse until I was 15, and it was the most incredible, life altering moment in my life because you had to connect with them differently. Um, you can't really force a horse to do anything, so you have to build a bond with them if you really want them to um, be your partner. And this is where I began my journey with connection and relationship in regards to animals. Um, it taught me how to be quiet and listen and see all that you need to see, that you should see when dealing with them. Because regardless, they are large animals and can do a lot of damage if you're not aware and in sync with them. And this was always very important to me. Thus, I thought about wanting to be a vet, and that's the direction that I headed to and wanted to do. And then life had other plans, and the choices that I made led me in other directions. I ended up having two beautiful girls at 19 and 20, exactly 18 months apart. And I raised them, and at 27, went back to school, started my general ed at Grossmont College, and progressed and transferred to Palomar College when I moved up to the North County, and then ended up transferring to UCSD to complete a bachelor's in international relations. Soon as I graduated, I knew I had kind of made a mistake. I learned a lot and I wouldn't take it back because I believe in life things happen, and I am where I am, and I am who I am because of all of the choices I made, the good and the bad. And I wouldn't take back that choice because I did learn a lot going there and studying for that particular degree. But ultimately it didn't connect with my heart. And um, while I was going to school, I started a job at UPS as a package handler. I moved my way up the ranks to full-time supervisor, which is where I currently am at. And the longer I was there, which has been a total of 13 years now, but the longer I was there, the more disconnected I felt from myself. And I needed to do something different. And so began my journey of options and thinking of what direction I wanted to go with my life, and what it was that I truly wanted to do with my life, and what I wanted to give back to you and to animals more specifically. 15 years ago, I had originally had a thought of doing equine massage therapy. And when I did the research and I dug into it, I just wasn't sure that there was truly a market for it. And so, as a lot of people do, I shied away from it, and I turned my back to it. And something happened to me not too long ago that changed everything. I was in a very bad car accident. I broke C7 to T4 in my neck and my back. Luckily, they were just compression fractures. Luckily, I didn't need surgery. Um, but I did have to spend 3 months in a full cervical thoracic brace. And during those 3 months, a total of 6 months of healing, um, everything changed. I went through a down period. I was very nervous and insecure and not confident around my horses, and that scared me. I thought, what would I do if I couldn't be around them anymore? And so this forced me on a path of motivation and strict um, passion to push through this fear and insecurity. And it also pushed me into a new journey of giving back and what I wanted to provide, what I wanted to my life to mean in the long run. This accident helped me to remember that this life is finite, and working at UPS, although being an essential job in these trying times right now, um, has had some meaning for me. It wasn't the kind of meaning that I needed. It wasn't the kind of meaning that I wanted to give back with. And so I began this journey of equine massage therapy. What does this mean for you? Well, I have many times thought about how I wanted to market myself, and I had decided, I have decided that that's why it's important for me to offer my services in a one price um, set for each equine animal. Every horse is different, and every horse is different every day. They go through different pressures. They have different ailments and different hurts, and one size doesn't fit all, even for the same horse. Today, the horse might need one thing, and tomorrow the horse might need something completely different. And that's what's so important about what I offer. I have many different tools in my backpack, so to speak. I oftentimes begin with a Swedish relaxation massage, but then I have other services that I also offer depending on what your particular horse needs. I offer TMJ massage, I offer myofascial release, I also offer shiatsu massage and core muscle stim, craniosacral therapy, as well as cold laser therapy. I also do laser meridian work, and I'm also in the process of getting what is called ANMR, which is Animal Neuromyofascial Release certification. So, um, what exactly does this mean to you? I take a very holistic and open-minded approach to every horse every day. I assess them. I feel them over, I check for their dysfunctions, I check for their stress points, and I adjust my therapies that day to what they need. That's also why I have a somewhat flexible time span, because one massage may only take 1 hour today, and in next week's massage it might take an hour and a half to 2 hours. And so I offer this at one cost. I do not charge more, because my importance is not so much surrounded around the money that I make. My importance is about giving your equine loved one what they need today, providing them with the modalities that will help them the most today. And with all of that, I just wanted to thank you for watching this entire video, and I really look forward to working with your equine loved ones.